Happy Wednesday. That's right. It's a glorious Wednesday. It is hump week or hump day. We're almost to the weekend. And by the way, May 13, which is in 2 days, is Friday the 13th. That has nothing to do with the story I'm going to be talking about, but just there were some interesting tidbits that I heard on the radio. But, anyways, let's get on with it. So, yesterday, I mentioned that the Senate was going to attempt to pass the Women's Health Protection Act, which would enshrine or codify the right to kill babies in the wombs. I'm being honest about it because that's exactly what it would be. I normally don't get my news from Vox, but in this particular case, it fits the parameters since they're pretty much pro let's kill everybody stance. So they'll be, they won't be honest about it, but they'll definitely be biased. And why not read something that enrages them, let's say. But anyways, the Senate's doomed vote on abortion rights explain why the Senate vote on abortion right bill was guaranteed to fail. I haven't really read the bill, but I'm pretty sure it probably had late term and probably post birth abortion in there. Something that most people don't agree with. I think a lot of people agree that abortion should be legal, but there's got to be restrictions. There's got to be a middle ground. After the first trimester, that's where things get a little swirly, and that's where the numbers decline. The Senate has once again failed to pass the Women's Health Protection Act, a bill that guarantees providers the ability to perform an abortion and individuals' rights to access one, to kill an unborn child. I'm going to be honest about that. That's what it does. That's what abortion is. It's not like a wisdom teeth. It's not like going to the dentist and getting your wisdom teeth removed. It's, it's a child. It's not teeth. Or your pancreas. The vote was 49 to 51 vote, marks the second time this year that the upper chamber has voted on issues and have been unable to advance the legislation. While the outcome was expected, Democrats said that the vote was necessary to show where lawmakers stand on abortion rights in the wake of the political report that revealed that the Supreme Court is on track to overturn Roe versus Wade. I mean, you should have had a symbolic vote when this was done. It may have gone one way or the other, but we have cowards that are in Congress that would not vote on a bill that codifies the decision. You want to know else is what's up? Probably up next in a couple of years? Gay rights. Because the senators, House of Representatives are cowards. Anyways, the people in our country need to know where we all stand on the issues of protecting a woman's right to control her own body. Yeah, she can control her own body when she spreads them legs. They want to have the pleasure of the flesh, but not the responsibility that comes after it. I mean, they can say no. The woman has every right to say no. And as men, we should respect the no. The right to control her own body. That's it. Senator Mazie Hirono, I think that's I think I know who she is. I'm going to be not going to say what I think I should say, but told Vox before the vote, no Republicans voted on the bill, and one Democrat, Senator Joe Manchin, a long-standing holdout on the issue, voted against it as well. It's kind of surprising. Beyond putting lawmakers on record, the vote was intended to rally the Democratic base because they have no leg to stand on. Let's put it that way. I mean, Joe Biden isn't the best president we ever had. He's far from it. I'll leave it at that. While giving the party ammunition to use against Republican challengers in 2022 midterms because Joe Biden, love him, hate him, dislike him, wish he wasn't president, all of the above, isn't really doing the best job that a president could be doing, and they're going to need all the ammunition that they could muster to win elections. Republicans have made their positions clear. They want to end abortion, says Sarah Splain, a National Press Secretary for advocacy group. Emily Liss, the WHPA vote is yet another reminder that the Democrats stand with the voters and our rights while the Republicans are on the other side. What they don't say is that abortion kills the unborn child. And they have the rights. You're not giving up any rights. You're not getting any rights taken away. You're still able to vote. You're still able to hold a job. You're able to run for office and be elected. The only thing that's being taken away is you gotta deal with the consequences of spreading the legs and taking the pleasure of the flesh. Let's see, how long is it? It's only already candidates in the battleground states like Wisconsin and New Hampshire have cited Republican stance on abortion in campaign ads. Democrats have seized two on the comments of Senator Minority Leader Mitch McConnell recently made a signal openness to a national abortion ban and used them as an example of why it's important for the Democratic voters to show up in this November. Did really Mitch McConnell signal the openness? I think it should be left up to the states. Pretty much what the Supreme Court, if they vote that way, is going to be back up to the states. Example why it's important for Democratic voters to show up this November. Democrats also hope this vote will demonstrate to the voters that they're trying to pass protections on the issue, but the issue is that you're killing a unborn child. This isn't like a root canal. This isn't like wisdom teeth. This isn't about removing non-life threatening parts off of your body. This isn't a sex change. You are killing a life. Now, while I am being very honest about it, I still think it should be legal within the first trimester. I think that's something reasonable. Republicans will have two choices. They could own the destruction of women's rights, or they can reverse course and work to prevent the damage. Senator Majority Leader crying Chuck Schumer said in a speech last week. Yeah, I don't really care about to read this. I only care about the vote. It's kind of surprising that Joe Manchin would vote on it, but it doesn't really surprise me either. He's one of probably the last remaining possibly blue dog Democrats. If you don't know what a blue dog Democrat is, it is a very conservative Democrats. They believe in a balanced budget. They believe in savings, but they also believe in social, where the government should help people out. But I don't know. It's kind of difficult for me to describe. But there's certain social issues that they want to have paid for, but they're also very conservative. But yeah, I kind of didn't expect a bill to fail like this, but it is what it is. The Republicans have to hold on to their religious base, and they're not willing to give up the religious base quite yet, because that's what gets them elected in some cases. So I kind of knew that it was a no-go from the Republican side, but who knew that the Joe Manchin would be on the Republican side on this one. Anyways, leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are. Smash the like and subscribe button on any and all platforms or just the platform that you're currently watching. But most importantly, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening, and go outside and touch some grass.